Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I will be showing you guys how I make my fans. This is like a really short video. I didn't do a lot, but I did something, and hopefully you guys will be able to learn something from it. But before we actually start the video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you are notified whenever I post, and leave all your comments down below. The lashes that were used in this video is from Amazon. I bought them from Amazon. I will link the lashes down below. Yes, I will put a link down below so you guys can get the exact lashes. But yeah, let's just jump right into this video.
Again.
Stop. Hold up.
Show your little body, 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 body. Show my little body, 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 body. And Shorty got the body.
Basically, I just showed you guys how I did the fans from the Fad Lash brand. So this brand, to be honest, this brand is a little bit easier in making the fans. I don't know if you guys are seeing properly. Yeah, so this brand, when I'm making fans with it, I find this brand to be very easy when making the fans. Like, it's easy to pick up. Now, the way how I just showed you guys to do that fan is one way, and I will repeat that again so you guys see exactly what I did. So all I did was I picked up, so I make sure to find how much you know, how much lashes I want on one fan. So I find the amount that I want. When I find the amount that I want, I make sure to pull it forward, but I don't start gripping it at the top part here. I grip it at the base. So where the sticky part is, that's where I grip it tightly, and then this part would have been stuck to like whatever, but the stickiness from this paper is not there no more, so that's why it's not really staying down. But normally I wouldn't have to like hold it down, so the only reason I'm holding it down is because the stickiness is not there. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So then when I get to the base, I pretty much bring it forward and pull it off. So with this brand, like I said, even if you don't pull it perfectly, it's easy to just go in and hold the bottom part and pretty much just hold it firm and rock it. That's literally all I do, just hold the bottom part and rock it. After it's rocked and the base is skinny, because you want it to make sure it can at least go on at least one lash, because you don't want to go in between. You can't, when I'm doing the lashes on myself, I don't really put it on a single lash because I can't do that. But you know, when you're doing it professionally, you will need to put it on single lashes. So in order to get it to go on one lash and stay, you have to make sure the bottom part of it is skinny, because you don't want it to be too thick and then it's heavy on the single lashes on your natural lash. So you want to make sure to get the bottom part as skinny as possible. Sometimes it will be hard to get it really skinny, especially if you're doing like a lot of volumes. If it's if I'm taking up a bunch, it's hard to get it skinny, but you want to get it as skinny as possible. And after you get it as skinny as possible, and you want to make sure to fan out right now it's not really fanning properly, but because I'm focusing on getting the bottom part skinny. Okay, so I'll just use this one. Yes. Anyways, it will fan out like that pretty much, and then you just dip that's if you're making pre-made fans. If you're going to do it on the client, then you know you dip it at the same time, but if you're making pre-made fans, then you just dip it and you pretty much just leave it to dry. And you pretty much just leave it to dry. So this one is a little bit thicker. That's the first one that I did compared to that. So the thicker, as you can see, the bottom part for this one, the bottom part for hold on, so the bottom part for this one is a little bit thicker just because it's more lashes. This one is a little bit thinner, like you're able to get it really thin at the bottom part because it's not so much. And that's pretty much all I do when I'm making fans. Like I said, I love making the fans with this brand because it's easy to make, and this brand is Fat Lash, and I do get them from Amazon. So yeah, if you want, you could get it from Amazon as well, but I like this brand, especially when it comes on to making the fans. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys a different brand. So this brand is also from Amazon. I got it when I was pretty much testing out lashes. I don't really like this one is a little bit harder, and I'm gonna show you like a different way in which you could use your hands to make the bottom skinny, or you can use in between right here. So I'm pretty much going to be showing you guys the next way in which you can do it. So again, when you find the amount that you want, you grip it at the base and you take it off. You see, because the stickiness is still on the paper, I didn't really need to hold it down like I said before. Okay, now this one is a little bit harder, but what they do is pretty much place the lash in between the creases of their fingers and fold it. I can do this one's hard for me. I don't like doing it, but this is how it would look. And then when you fold it like that, you pretty much use, like, you know, the same rocking method, and then we have to hold it, because if you don't hold it firm, then it's gonna fall apart. And this, I don't know, I hate making fans with this lash. It doesn't, like, it's not wide. See how those came out a little bit wider? This one is a little bit harder to do. But anyways, you're gonna rock. If you want it to be wider than this, then you rock it pretty much, and then it gets wider. But yeah, and then you dip and you leave it to dry. Yeah, this one's gonna be stuck to the paper. Okay, that one was stuck to the paper, but I'll do a next one and I'll show you guys how you can get the glue to dry instantly. So pretty much a next trick is using water, right? So I'm going to do the same thing that I just did because that was a failure. And I'm not even going to take that part out because I want you guys to see that even though you go to school and you learn and you do all of that, if you don't practice, then it makes no sense. But yes, I learned from my trainer that all this time, you see when you go and you do your lashes, all this time I thought it was like the wind or the fan that they give you that dries your lashes. No, the key to drying your lash fast is water. So this glue, the lash glues, they dry fast when they're moist. And it's weird, yes I know, because their nail tech tells you not to what did I say, nail tech. So your lash tech will tell you do not wet your lash for 24 hours, at least 24 hours, blah blah blah. However, the lash glue actually dries faster when it's moist. Okay, so I'm going to try this again, and I'm going to do the same method, which I hate, but I'm going to do it for people who actually want to do it that way. And you can actually take out the lashes that you know will not stay in. You don't want to keep them in because then it won't go on properly. Okay, so I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna put it in between. Then it comes out like that. Then I'm going to dip it in the glue and dip it in the water. So right now we see before, oh, it got stuck to the paper and was moving. No, it's fine. Like I could take it up because water is the key element. I got some on the lashes, but yeah, water is a key element in getting your lash dry quickly. And that's how I do it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that that method again, and I think it's called the pinching method. I don't know. I think there are more methods out there, but to be honest, I don't remember. So I'm not going to do the ones that I don't remember. These are the two that I know. And I'm going to do it one more time. I hate making fans with these lashes. Like I can't wait for them to get done. So again, you pick up the amount that you want. Hold it firm at the bottom. Pull it forward. Take it up. Eventually the ones that you don't want to be a part of it will fall out. Yo, this method is so hard. Like I rather just do it like this and take out what I don't want. Like, see, when I do it that way, that method, when I do it this way, it's way easier than putting it in between here and folding it. Like, it's a little bit harder for me, but I'm gonna do it so you guys can see. And I'm gonna dip it in here, then allow it to dry. And there you have it, your fans. There you have it. Again, guys, I'm still learning different things and different techniques. I am not the best lash tech out there. I don't get clients like that, so I don't practice like every day. It's not like my 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I can do a 1, 2. These are the two methods that I use to make my fans whenever I'm making them. Again, I prefer this lash brand, Fad Lash. It's from Amazon, and I think each case is 11. I'm gonna say $12, and that's Canadian. It could be less, could be more, I don't remember exactly, but these are the lashes that I love to use whenever I'm making fans. This one, the brand is somewhere around, but again, I don't really like making it with this brand just because I don't know, I just don't like this brand like that. It's a little bit harder, and yeah, that's all I had to say. Everybody has been asking me to do a video of me making fans, and this is how I would make my fans. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and yeah, I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys again, and yeah, bye.
Todd, can you play that again?
Show your little body, body, body.